istihya, walking with utmost modesty. Literally, ala istihya, ala, when something, for example, a person has now mounted himself on an animal and he's riding it, so you'll say, now Allah, he's riding this animal, he's mounted it. That is the similitude that is being given here. That as if haya has been personified in some way, has been given some form, and she is now firmly seated on haya. In other words, she herself has become a personification of haya. She has become head to toe haya, modesty and shame. And this is that modesty and shame that Deen has emphasized upon us so much, that if this modesty is lost, then everything is lost. Then even Iman is in danger. If that modesty and shame is gone, then zina will be the order of the day. If that modesty and shame is gone, then there will be no respect left also between parents and children as well. Between young and old, there will be no respect, because haya is the root of all this. There will be no etiquette, any good manner and akhlaq. It matters nothing. Haya is gone. إِذَا لَمْ تَسْتَحِي فَاسْنَعْ مَا شِئْتَ. Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, a person who's lost his haya, it won't bother him what he does. He'll do anything. So in any case, she came in this manner. It is mentioned in the books of tafsir when she came, now this was in the Shariat of Shuaib alayhi salatu wasalam. Perhaps the niqab was not part of the Shariat. But she came and she covered her face with her sleeve. And as soon as Sayyidina Musa alayhi salatu wasalam saw a woman approaching, he immediately lowered his gaze. In any case, she came and she said to him that my father is calling you, that inna abi yad'uka liyajziyaka ajra ma saqaita lana. My father is calling so that he may reward you for what service you rendered. Now that's all. Very much straightforward to the point. No chit-chat of any sort. How's the weather today? And any other, as we say, well, you've got to be courteous and got to be very nice. But in that courtesy and nice, sometimes what not is happening, the whole marriage is going unnice. That whole marriage is falling apart because he's getting too courteous with other people. And he's finding a lot of enjoyment now in finding out the weather, what's the weather with others. This is a lesson of the Quran Sharif, totally to the point, to the extent of genuine necessity. And not being ambiguous about anything, clear, but not being, as we say now, you've got to be sweet. They're being so sweet that the own marriage is getting bitter. So in any case, Musa alayhi salatu wasalam then goes along, but how does he go along? He says to her, number one, you walk behind me. He doesn't know the way. You walk behind me. Why must walk behind? Meaning at a distance behind, so that even by chance my gaze mustn't fall on. And number two, you will need to now direct me. If I have to turn right somewhere, you throw a pebble towards my right. And if I have to turn left, you throw a pebble towards my left. Because that voice also I don't want to hear. Out of sheer necessity, what you said. But now without necessity, if I can avoid it, I don't want to hear the voice also of turn right or turn left. Subhanallah, all these incidents are mentioned in the Quran Sharif. The time has run out already. But it is mentioned for our ibrat, for our hidayat. That we have to maintain these aspects of deen. This is what deen has given us. To maintain the purity of life. Maintain the purity of society. Then you'll get that healthy family coming up. Then you'll get those households where the concepts of deen are alive, the qualities of deen are alive. Then you'll get those children growing up who are also growing up in those same concepts and with that same type of values in their life. Otherwise the values, there's no more values, it's only valuables. The whole quest is for valuables, how much wealth. But values inside, that will get lost. The concern for values will be a faraway thing. That was something for history. That was something for the old people. They had values. We got a lot of valuables. But then what's the outcome of it? Has this given anybody peace of mind and contentment of heart that he only has valuables but no values? It is values of haya, values of deen and akhlaq, values of contentment and qana'at, values of all the things that Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam given us. That is what brings the true happiness in life. That is what makes life worthwhile. That is what makes life, that life which will inshallah become a means of a person gaining direct entry into Jannat. Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala give us a tawfiq. Allah Ta'ala grant us the ability to imbibe these lessons of the Quran Sharif and live them as well. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillah.